speaking now of vision, I think even, I feel like we have had this conversation before the cameras even turned on. But speaking of vision, you did mention how frustrating it can be when you trust other people with your vision. And you know, you're carrying a lot of hats, you're in education, you're authoring books, so sometimes it's a bit difficult for you to be all over at the same time, you know, being hands-on in all your businesses. So how has that experience been, you know, letting go and letting others, you know, carry on your vision and trusting yourself not to be frustrated when they let you down?
Wow, it's hard. It's hard to entrust someone with your vision. A good example is, like I said, we are an authentic, organic, kienyeji restaurant. And sometimes you entrust your people that this is what they'll do. And then you come and find that we thought of adding some spices. And you're like, no, you're not supposed to add any spice. This food is supposed to be organic. So anyway, yeah, so it's so hard for people to just buy or run with your vision. So it's important for you to be there. But I thank God that I have a support system that is really working, and they're trying to push through my vision. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you know, sometimes we have seen the statistics, especially when it comes to restaurants, and how short of a shelf life it can be because there's just a lot of factors that come into having a restaurant. But so far, how has your experience been?
We do a lot of marketing, word of mouth, yeah. And in fact, before I even went into social media and online sales, I made sure and ensured I spoke to my staff so that we do things that we make food in a way that when people come and have their food, they go out there and speak great about game delicacies. So we do a lot. We don't lower our standards. So our standards remain the same. Yeah.
Okay. And it's one thing to offer authentic and, you know, very true to game. You know, there's that thing you want to serve to your consumers, but there's also, I don't know how to put it, you know, what you want versus what is expected from the customer. I feel like sometimes when somebody walks into a restaurant, they have something in their mind, but you have something else in your mind. How are you able to fuse those two? Because the people like, I want fish, but without the fishy smell. And at the same time, you're like, that's not possible, you know? We have seen even like international restaurants, the ones on TVs, somebody saying they wanted like an eggless egg. You know, people come with expectations of what they want from a restaurant, and they want those expectations met. So for you as the person behind the kitchen and trying to give the people who come into your restaurant that experience, how does that go about for you?
Wow, I get a lot of that. Our signature dish is fish and a dish called atola. Maybe you're going to ask me this, but that's our signature dish. So atola, the way it's made, it's supposed to be, ideally atola is meat that is supposed to be sun-dried. You know, like completely sun-dried. Then when it's ready, it's made. So you make stew out of it. But because of now, of course, weather and many other factors, we roast that meat. So we grill it. We make it nicely, and we use, there's a spice called meti. Okay, these are secrets that I'm giving you, kitchen secrets.
It's okay. I hope we will not use them.
I hope the restaurants out there will not use it. So you see, so when this is brought, so atola basically will be dark. So the meat, when it's roasted, it will be dark. So when it's made, the stew will be slightly dark. So when it's brought, someone will see it on the menu and they'll be like, okay, this is your signature dish, I want to try it. You bring atola to the table and they look at it, they're like, what is this? You know, because they don't understand. So we get a lot of that. And I like the question of fish. My fish should not smell. So you are like, fish, this is the smell of fish.
Like fish.
Yeah. So we get a lot of those. Ours is just to explain to especially my waiters, my workers, when someone who doesn't look like is coming from our area, but when they ask for something, we ask them, are you sure this is what it is? So that when we bring it to the table, you don't say that this was not my expectation.
Yes.
So when someone comes and says that I want fresh fish, because I think most of us know fish that is deep fried, then now you made stew out of it. But there's fresh fish straight from the lake to the pot.
Yes.
So it comes out that fresh grayish, you know. So when someone says that this is the fish I want, so when it's brought to the table, they're like, no, this is not what I wanted.
Exactly.
So we explain to them, we explain to our clients, we tell them that this is how the fish. Then I also use pictorial, a lot of pictorial. My restaurant menu has pictures so that they see it and order that. But we prepare them psychologically.
Exactly. Yeah. What I ordered versus what I get.
Versus what I get, yeah.